We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now, and you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Willie Adames is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 25 driven in.
Call time.
And he'll step off. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, come on now.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1-2, here it comes. Got him. Striding in, Jose Martinez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A shot down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Right here.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Brandon Lau, and check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Number 8.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 18 homers and 38 runs batted in.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe.
The first baseman.
As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
No outs here.
First offering on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Michael Perez.
The catcher. Number 7.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall.
Got it. 2-2.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Joey Wendell.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Hold it.
And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Wendell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over. Runner back standing.
Hey. 1 out, 1 out.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Don't want to forget about him. 0-2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Jose Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Softly hit to short. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 3 innings complete. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So striding in, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
1 down, 1 down.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, here we go now.
He's got time.
Now he'll step off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box, Nate Lowe.
Number 35.
Pops this one up.
Whoa.
And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Mariners nothing. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Kiermaier.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Michael Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
One down, one down.
A windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Joey Wendell is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, ground ball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
1-1 the count now. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing.
One down, one down.
The 1-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That missed. That's the ball.
Hey, now we've got 2.
2 out with the man at first. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. Now batting, Jose Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
That's high. That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Come on, big guy, get him your stuff right here.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Austin Meadows. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Come on now, here we go.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
He's got time.
And a step off. Here's the 1-1.
Hey!
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Brendan Lau. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Time call.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's
No
in the
ball.
hole 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Gordon is up with it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're on top 2-0. Hunter Renfroe will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Here we go right now, fellas, right now.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe.
35.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
One down.
The 0-2 once more. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Now batting.
On its way is pitch number 75.
No ball.
2 out, nobody on.
Down now, 2 down.
Swing and a miss.
One
A
and
little
one.
too anxious there. 1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Matt McGill is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Marcus Walden will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now in the box, Michael Chavis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. So digging in now, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Anthony is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he's 10.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. set to get his day started, Christian Vasquez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. Bounce towards the mound. And that's the first out. So with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. And he takes strike two.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Jonathan Arauz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, plays at one now.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. A ball and no strikes.
No one out now, no one out.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. A fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Jose Peraza, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
And that misses for ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
No runner.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
For the current campaign, Bogaerts hits a little over the 270 mark. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, now we got two. We got two.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1, still down 3-0. So here's Michael Chavis now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Michael Chavis is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith.
Ball.
2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out, so double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Jonathan Arauz. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Last half of the seventh here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sent on the ground out to second, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. And he fouls this one off.
Time out.
And he'll step off.
Hey, we got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Into the box now, Michael Chavis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
This is foul right side. Line toward right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. In now, Alex Verdugo, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And he falls behind 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moore has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's low. That's a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, Junior.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Lead looks insurmountable here. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jonathan Arauz. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
He's got time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Whoa. I got it.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. How about that? Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hey, 2 away now.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Mariners scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Tyler Anthony earns his 6th winning decision in this one with 15 strikeouts. Marcus Walden was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.